So this is Halloween episode number 2. Last week, if you watched it, we did a spooky cake together. Check it out if we didn't. It's really good, Harry Potter themed. So this week, I thought that we would do Halloween themed cake pops. So we're gonna do a couple. I'm gonna show you. They're really easy. I already made the cake pop part because it's not anything interesting to watch. And I made a couple different ones. So we're gonna do ones like this that are gonna be like Frankenstein monsters. And then we're going to do ones like these ones. I kind of tried to make them more pumpkin shaped. We'll see. We'll see how they turn out when I dip them in orange chocolate. And then I have some kind of fall and Halloween sprinkles. These are like leaves. These are pumpkins. These are skulls. And that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to start with ones that I'm just going to dip in kind of like the fall Halloween themed like happy ones. Also, please note that I'm half getting ready for work tonight and I'm being bad Sandy, so that's why my hair is, kind of curly. I don't know. Okay, so the first ones we're going to do are chocolate. So I have my chocolate molding wafers that I got at Built Barn, and I just heat them in the microwave for 25-second intervals until they're super melty. So you're going to want to do this pretty fast because this chocolate hardens pretty fast. So we're going to do a couple of different ones with the chocolate. So you take your cake pop that you've put in the freezer for 20 minutes, and then you just dip it in so that it gets completely covered. Mine's already kind of melting. And then you dip it in whatever sprinkles, whatever you're going to do. I'm going to just kind of roll mine in the sprinkles. So pretty. And then put it back down. It's not really staying in a stick. So mine are kind of falling off the sticks. So I'm not completely dipping it in. You can still see the stick. Typically, I think that you would submerge it and get everything completely covered, but it's just not happening today. So, and the chocolate's melting off kind of nicely though. So it covers it. If I hold it up like this, the sprinkles and the chocolate kind of fall more naturally around the cake pop. And we're also doing a dirt and worms today. Like the puddings you used to do in kindergarten with crushed chocolate cookies and gummy worms. So I'm going to take my cake pop and my cookie crumbs and just sprinkle it over it as you turn it. Yeah. Okay. Looks like this. Kind of messy, right? That's what we're going for with the gummy worms. And then I have my gummy worms, and I'm going to dip those in the chocolate and stick it kind of, however I want here. And then a little bit more chocolate. No. Whatever. Looks really messy. Looks good. I put my cake pops back in the freezer. Try and get them to reharden so that they don't stop falling off. And I'm going to work a little bit more quickly this time because I think that was probably slowing me down as well, making them unthaw and fall off. Or I just didn't make them properly. So we're doing the pumpkins ones now. I tried to make them a little bit more like pumpkin shaped. And dipping it in orange chocolate melts. No! Falling off. I'm going to use the spoon and kind of just fully cover it. Oh. Well, it just means I'm going to have to do another cake pop video because it's harder than it looks. I didn't even look up how to make cake pops. I just thought, I can do that. So I probably just didn't make them right. I don't know. Next up are the little Frankenstein monsters. So I just realized that I forgot to get green candy melts. So I just mixed some green food coloring with my white chocolate. Not perfect, not really like completely what I was going for, but whatever. Same thing, dipping my little square ones in the chocolate. But I have learned my lesson, and I'm just going to use the spoon to spoon the chocolate onto them. And then, because they're like little Frankensteins, I'm going to stick little balls in the side after it hardens just a little bit more. So my cake pops are done. And they look like I did them with my eyes closed. So they're hardening. I have some final touches to put on, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to do that because I don't know if anyone will be able to tell what I wanted them to be. So I'm going to go put my costume on because I have to go to work now. And I'll finish them off when they're done hardening, and I will be Bad Sandy. So I was going to show you one last final step for the cake pops, but they really didn't turn out. This was a really rookie kind of attempt, and I thought they'd be a lot easier, so they fell apart. They're just a mess. So I'm just going to leave them because they're going to melt by the time I bring them anywhere anyway. These are the final cake pops. I mean, they're not that bad, but they're not, they're not that good. So don't look too close, but that's the final product. And they're going to be delicious either way. They're going to taste phenomenal. So that is my Halloween episode 2. Episode 1 went a little bit better, but, it's a learning experience. Now I know I'm going to look at a recipe to make cake pops next time. So the lesson here is sometimes you still need a recipe.